Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out at Morgan Monroe State Forest with my buddy Chris, that hiking guy.
Let's do this!
He's as excited as I am. We are getting ready to do the Tecumseh Trail. 42.5 miles over the next 4 days, 3 nights. We're just gonna take a nice leisurely pace and enjoy ourselves. The weather is gonna be a little iffy. It's gonna be hot, in the 90s, some rain, wind, who knows what we're gonna get, but we're gonna enjoy it nonetheless. It's already been a interesting start to the trip. This is the second intro that I have filmed now because I tried to play back the first one to make sure my audio was working with my external mic, and realized when I dropped my GoPro out of my truck last night, it actually broke the jack for my external mic, and it broke my media mod and everything. So the audio probably isn't gonna be really great on this video, but I'll do my best, because just using the stock mics on the GoPro. So new media mod in the future, I guess, but we are going to get on trail and get this thing started, and we'll catch you up the trail. All right, well, officially on trail, day one. We just got registered. Chris is back here promoting his YouTube channel. I would never do anything like that, but good to be on trail. Probably not even, what, a quarter mile in, something like that, up that little paved walkway or whatever from the forest office. And ready to get this day going. Hopefully better things to come. Maybe I won't break any more equipment. All right, first little bit of road walking here, but I don't know, what do you think, mile or so in?
Maybe yeah,
something like that. So been easy walking. Chris has been kind enough to let me go in front and get all the spider webs for us.
It's your turn.
He'll get his turn, trust me. But thankfully it's been a little overcast so far, not too hot. I think it was about 71 when we left the truck, and it's just humid. So just taking it easy, keeping hydrated, and enjoying the scenery. It's beautiful out here today. So onward
and upward
and upward. All right, well, just stopped for a little water break and checked to see in my pack if I had a cover for my GoPro. I don't. So just hoping the battery doesn't fall out going on the trail, but Chris checked his Garmin inReach. You're 3.7 in. So down in this valley right now, it's a little cooler, and we got the canopy to keep us cool in the shade. But we're rocking right along. Thinking we're gonna get to the first shelter, and that's like 8.5 miles in. So probably take a packs off, a little lunch there, and decide if we want to stay there or go another 5 miles to Fox Den shelter. We'll just have to see what the temperatures are like, because we're probably gonna be to the first shelter by noon. It's kind of early to stop, but if it's 96 degrees or something, we might just hang out in the shade.
Check the topography on the way.
Yeah, we'll have to. Oh, up that way? Yeah, I'll show you what's going on up there.
I think we have to go up there.
We'll have to eventually climb up that. I'm sure it doesn't show up real well on camera, but yeah, trail's been nice. I've been getting all the spider webs. So we're gonna try to knock another 5 miles out and get to lunchtime. We're coming up to a pretty cool little spot. It's called the Rock Shelter. Pretty interesting. Kind of reminds me of the Red River Gorge in Kentucky. Beautiful area down here though. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Brian.
All right, well, just about to the backcountry parking area, and the road crossing will come across down power line.
Yeah.
So Chris is taking his pack off. I think it's time to get down on your hands and knees, boy.
Come on, boy.
Come on, hands and knees. Crawl underneath this thing. You could test it and see what you think, if it's live or not. My turn. Just gonna end it all right now.
Oh, careful, careful. Lower, lower. There you go.
Oh, the adventures are getting old.
Right?
But yeah, we're gonna get down here across the road. A parking lot down there. I don't know. We're hoping there's a little bit of water in the creek you got to cross. We're gonna camel up, take a little packs off break, rest our feet a bit. We should be about 6 miles in at this point, so just take a little breather and restock some water. So far it's been a great day hiking. It's humid, not too hot, but definitely getting a little sweat action going on. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some water in the creek. Perfect. So get a little snack, camel up, get back on the trail. All right, well, we had a pretty good little break there. I don't know, about 20-30 minutes. We drank plenty of water, ate some snacks, just kind of rested our feet out, adjust my shoe on my right foot. I was starting to get a hot spot. I think my laces weren't tight enough, but I'm good now. So we're entering the backcountry camping area where you are actually allowed to camp back here for like a 5-mile section on the Low Gap Trail. So I don't think we're gonna be on this much longer, and the Tecumseh will split off. So you can see it's a pretty grown-up area, but beautiful day. The sun's coming out, and we're marching on. Well, looks like we made it.
Looks like we made it.
Here's the shelter. It's been a high one, man. Whew. I haven't filmed lately just because I'm trying to survive. But mileage is off a little bit. So on the Hoosier Hikers Council website, it says 8.5 to the shelter. I'm not really sure where they're starting from. Yeah, I'm not really sure where they're starting, and if it was like the Low Gap trailhead or what. But we parked at the forest office, and Chris's Garmin inReach says we're at 10.7. So anyways, no matter what the mileage is, it's nice to be here. I think after 10.7 today's heat, Chris is coughing squat. I'm gonna do the same. We are getting a little bit of a breeze, so that feels amazing. Water situation, I'm down to 2 liters. I think that'll be enough for the night and then the morning, and then we'll get to Bear Lake in the morning here in a couple miles and be able to get some more water. Take on, I think we got about 11 miles to 10 miles, something like that. Charlie's Shelter, that's our goal for tomorrow. So, well, I'm gonna get this pack off and check out the surroundings and relax a little. More later. All right, well, little change of plans. So we had lunch, guzzled a bunch of water because we were just parched. Took about a little hour siesta and feeling good, and it's just too hot to sit. And we know there's water probably within a mile of here. So we are going to grab the packs, head on down to the next water source and chug a ton of water, and head on down to the next shelter, which is Fox Den Shelter. It's just 5.5 miles down, and go there for the night. So that's going to put us probably around 16.2 for the day. So not too bad for the heat. That's just, it was getting us around lunchtime, and this sounded like a great place to stay, but it was 1 o'clock when we got here, and I don't know, it doesn't get day or dark until 10 almost. So we got plenty of time. I feel good. Chris is feeling good, so we're just gonna head to the next water source. And you're not feeling good? I thought you were feeling great.
I'm all right.
He's all right. But now, instead of just sitting here sweating it out, we're just gonna keep on moseying down the trail and has been a nice kind of a breeze off and on this afternoon, so just gonna get to water. That's our next quest. Yeah. So see you at the watering hole. All right, well, I didn't film a lot yesterday afternoon because it was when we left the mountain shelter and we were trying to get to the Fox Den because it was just super hot. We were just exhausted, the hills, the heat, and we were trying to make it to Fox Den, and on the Hoosier Hiker website it said it was like 14 something miles, and because where we parked we knew we added like another mile and a half, almost 2 miles, so we figured it'd be around 16 miles for the day. We got to 16 miles, nothing. We went 2 more miles, got to 18. Convinced ourselves we must have passed the Fox Den shelter. We're like, there's just no way it's this far. So about that time, storms were moving in and it was getting pretty serious. So we battened down the hatches. We just had to stealth camp because it was getting too dangerous to even be out. There was really high winds, lightning everywhere. We got set up just right off trail and just hunkered down, and I'm telling you what, no sleep last night. Lightning was hitting the trees around us. I don't scare too easy in the woods, but me and Chris were talking, both of us agreed, yeah, we're man enough to admit we were both a little worried last night. It was some serious storms. So the plan for today was to head to Fox Den shelter. We did some more research and it was like, man, we were right there. We were half a mile tops away. So we were gonna head there, try to just get our packs organized because this morning it's still raining, and we tried to just throw everything in our packs. We'll sort it out at the shelter, get breakfast, this, that, and the other. We literally just walked 1/10 of a mile, and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what the trail looks like, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to continue. So take a look at this. So this is the creek crossing. We came down the hill here, and there's just water running down the trail, and that's the creek. I'm not sure how deep it is, but it's running pretty swift. I don't know. We've got some other creek crossings that are way worse than this up ahead, and where that's coming out of, that is the actual trail right there. So I'm thinking we may call this trip a valiant effort. I don't know. What do you think, man?
Well, here's the thing. We also have creeks that we've crossed already.
Right.
We have to consider that on our way back.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we were just kind of discussing it. We may try to get back to the mountain shelter where we started from, which is 8 miles from here. Or not where we started from, but where we took lunch at yesterday. And yeah, I don't even know. It's 8 miles back to that shelter, and we could hang there for the day, and then
maybe we can make it back
to a road. Yeah, I mean, we could. Well, we could make it to a forest area or forest road too, and see if there's any way we could walk a forest road back. Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's just Tecumseh Trail, man. It's kicking my butt. I've section hiked it once from Yellowwood to Charlie Shelter, and I'm only a couple miles from Charlie Shelter, so I'll have this little section to tag one of these days. But man, it's just that's just not safe. We could probably get across it and try to walk across this log and trudge through all that, but that just seems no fun. And then there's creek crossings that are way wider and deeper on normal basis, and yeah, it's just not worth it. So I guess we're gonna start backtracking, and you know, if we can get to the shelter, cool. But like Chris was saying, some of the creek crossings that we have to cross on the way back to the shelter could be even worse than that. So it may be time to get the maps out and try to find an actual road and hike back. I don't know. I mean, I got supplies for 3 more days, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and wait this out for a whole day right here in the rain. No. So we'll start hiking back and play it safe. Once we get up the trail and we come up with an exact plan, I'll update y'all. All right, well, we put our heads together and formulated a plan. Yesterday, Chris Lee from Hooks and Hammocks reached out to Chris and said, hey, the weather's getting bad. If you guys need anything, give me a shout. Well, after looking at the conditions of the trails and the creeks and that, we found this forest road that we crossed yesterday and seen it led to an actual road, and we called that favor in. So Chris Lee, Hooks and Hammocks, make sure you guys go to subscribe to him because he's saving our butts.
You the man.
I can't imagine what the rest of these creeks look like after seeing that one. We are getting a break in the rain. The sun's coming out. It's beautiful, but the trail is literally, or the road that we're on, I'm literally walking in an inch of water.
Nature can kiss my butt right now.
Chris is way over nature right now. Yesterday was rough. We didn't plan on doing that kind of mileage, and especially in that heat. It was 94 degrees at one point, and we hoofed it 18 miles up and down these ridges, and it wasn't an easy day, so it was kind of a letdown this morning. We decided to press on, and the first creek crossing was at least knee deep, if not deeper, and the trail on the other side, I showed you in the video before, it was just ridiculous. So I don't know, this is a through hike number 2 that's got us, Chris. We tried to do the,
for the same reason, flooding.
Right, we tried to do the adventure trail a year or two ago, and the valleys were flooded. We couldn't make it, but I had a good time nonetheless.
Yes.
It's been fun. I always enjoy getting out with Chris. It's fun to, we're too much alike sometimes with our jokes. But Chris was talking about maybe we'll do a little trip debriefing. I can't speak this morning. I'm wasted. But on Zoom, he'll call me on Zoom, and we'll maybe do a live or something and talk about, all the stuff that has gone wrong and been interesting on this trip. I know at 1 o'clock last night, lightning hit really close. I jumped out of my hammock just about, hollered for Chris. I'm like, make sure he's okay. It's been a story. So, well, with that, if you guys like this video, or what I've been able to make of it, give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Hooks and Hammocks. And if you guys get a chance to go outside and explore, do so. And remember to leave it better than you found it.